Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich. As American Union say, let's continue on from where we last left off. So I did my little poll in between episodes. And it does seem like with a slight plurality, people do want to see Pele the most. And that was what I was kind of leaning towards, because it's definitely the most unique, I guess you could say. And I don't think I've ever seen the AI do it. I might be wrong, and I'm sure one of my series in the past that they've done it. But I don't think I've seen it. I mean, the damn times I've seen the American Union state win at all is pretty limited. Also, how are you already having the conscription crisis? You're not at war. What the hell? What are you doing? I hope you invoke the War Measures Act, though, because I think that's the side that can actually support us in the times to come. And there might even be a chance where we just kind of invade Canada. I'm trying to remember what I don't even know what the American Union state focus tree is, actually. I don't really, again, we don't really see it too much. I know a lot of the focuses for the American Civil War factions are pretty similar. They all kind of cover the same ground. But I don't know what the American Union state tree is when they don't join a faction. I'll be honest, I'm just kind of building random ships right now. So I don't know what it actually gives you. Support for CI, FRC. You know what? Give them the shipment of grain. Why not? Is there anything we can research within the next 2 months? Probably. Like, again, it might be like one of these naval techs. 64 days. This is the closest. This might finish in 63 days. It might finish just in time for the American Civil War, but even then, I'm kind of doubting it. So we'll see. We'll see if we actually get the technology or not. Okay. Long has been inaugurated, which is beautiful. We're going to probably just immediately fight the anarchist. And, I mean, research. We have about 2 months. So, okay, this one definitely doesn't matter, because no matter what, we're not going to be able to actually receive it. So, you know what? Why not have radar detection? You can just have that one for free. So we're going to fight the anarchist. In a fiery speech, President Long declared that his intended reforms would have to wait, for far more pressing importance was the SPA, its insidious influence over America. The ongoing New York strike is its doing, and it is America's number one public enemy. An executive order banned the SPA from Congress and named the Minutemen as acting with emergency invested authority as executors with the president's will. Well, we greatly gained political power. Lovely. I mean, no matter what, we're still coming out on top. We got about like 2 months. I think 40 days, because that's when he coups. So 40 days is just a month from now. So yeah, mid-March is when everything separates, and then April is when the war actually begins. So we have a little while until that actually happens. The Navy doesn't really matter too much. The Air Force, how many planes do we have? 1.6 thousand? You know, it's actually quite a bit. But again, I don't remember if he actually going to keep those aircraft or not. Or more specifically, if MacArthur keeps the aircraft or not. We're to get Excavation 1. And again, like, this doesn't matter. So, well, you know what? Go to Concentrated Industry 2. We're going to get this next light tank. After that, why not go for the 1938 infantry equipment? And there we go. Citing national concern due to the anarchistic nature of the Socialist Party of America, Huey Long has passed an executive order that has declared them an illegal organization which seeks to overthrow the country. And as such, yeah, we'll oppose them. And they greatly lose political power. Again, no matter what, we're coming out on top. You know what? How about some light cruisers? In this time of national concern, we need some very small ships that go fast. I think that's what light cruisers do. I don't know what light cruisers do. Reed, unsurprisingly, has defied the order. He's probably living in Chicago right now, being a little bit upset about what we've just done. You are invoking the War Measures Act. Oh, Canada, you are a beautiful country. That is going to suppress the Quebecois so much. Union workers and police clash. We will send in the big boys. Well, 30 days, we'll have some light cruiser development, which is nice. Serbia has crowned a new king. What's the difference? You are very right on that one. You can do like a police crackdown. I think it makes a difference though. The Minutemen clash with the SPA. Send in the biggest boys we got. Negative 72% stability. Okay. I'm sure that's not going to be anything to worry about. What if I send all of my planes down to New Orleans? Just send them down to here. Arthur and the army have removed Huey Long. Military junta is now in charge. Yeah, there we go. So we got good old MacArthur. Hello, MacArthur. How are you doing today? You'll stand by the country. You'll change the American Union state. This is, by the way, a pretty good showing. I think Tennessee and North Carolina will eventually flip to us. We'll have to wait and see about that. Also, you guys look very, very weak, which is less than ideal. We'll put in Patton. We will assign Hick Hodges. And get you guys ready to go. Basically, we're going to try to steamroll straight to Washington. And we do have a national focus, so let's see. Fighting militia with fighting force, we build in the country. Yeah, unsurprisingly, like, this one's pretty small. Because there's only so many paths. And so, because you're New Washington. Rebuilding the country. Authoritarian Democrat. You're paternal autocrat. Can you have Pele anymore? Like, I'll be honest, I don't see him in here. Did they change it? American Civil War is over. I don't know. Maybe they changed it. I know there's been like an update somewhat recently. So we can either enter the fray, which I think is joining the Reichspakt, Fortress America, which we're never going to ever take, or we just manifest destiny. Does not have a democratic government. New World Power, Pax Americana, Guardian of... Because, like, last time I wanted to do Manifest Destiny, but then we ended up doing Enter the Fray. Because I think this is almost, like, identical. This actually might be the exact same tree. So we're probably going to do Manifest Destiny. Ignore what's happening in Europe. And just have a grand American coalition. But for now, we're going to completely ignore the Navy, because they don't matter. We're also going to ignore the Air Force. Let's... From a militia to a fighting force. Of course, we're going to recruit from our largest states. Get our Army and Navy experience. So I don't know if you actually got all of the text that I was looking for. So it is March 1937. Yeah, we're going to go for U. We are going to go for construction speed. We're going to go for this one. And then... Did we get the artillery upgrade? That's for 1939. So you know what? Superior firepower. There we go. We got standoff in America. Oh, look how many troops we just spawned. Fantastic. Is that it? 20 divisions? You know what? 20 divisions isn't bad. We'll send those guys to the front lines. Thank you very much. Riots in New England and New York. Why am I losing stability about that? Like, I'm not in New York. Doesn't matter to me at all. We are missing... Oh, we need to build stuff. Okay. Unfortunately, we do kind of have to start from scratch. We'll probably need, let's say, 5 rifles, 1 artillery, 1 support equipment, 1 fighter, and let's say, like, 1 tactical bomber. Close air support, I should say. So get that going. We're going to build 2 convoys. What natural resources do we have? We have all the oil and aluminum in the world, but basically nothing else. Build military factories. Thank you very much. So, I mean, let's look at our factories. We have 47 for ourselves. 38, 9, 2. You have 1. You have 13, and you have 1. So, I mean, you have more civilian factories, but I've purposely been neglecting putting any military factories in the CSA. So, I feel like that's actually been working out pretty well. Nobody likes us, huh? Distance. Support for authoritarian democratic. They can retain control over Minnesota, which is not surprising. What are we missing? We're missing motorized? Okay, we'll put motorized in here as well. We'll take 1 off of rifles. But we do really need some steel. Like, do you like us? You're at 0. Canada's also going to go authoritarian democratic very, very soon as well. I just makes that nobody likes us. Okay, North Carolina has cleared their support for us. We have meeting in Bouton Rouge. And I think Tennessee should also flip to support us. I'm trying to think, like, when does the standoff actually happen? I think we get like 2 of these guys up first. Like, we have some territory over here, which we probably do want to put troops in. Canada invoked the Wars Measures Act. Does that mean you want to trade with us? No, not even a little bit. Okay. We do have another military factory, so we're gonna put that into here. More convoys. Just nobody. A trade. Okay, so it's influence is 78. Distance Huey Long plus 10%. Yeah, very unfortunate. And Tennessee is also ours. Second Declaration of Independence. We'll just draw a line like this. St. Nicholas has been victorious in New York. Unfortunate. But that's okay. Oh, we have steel now. Oh, from Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. I do need some more militia. I mean, I want them kind of over here. Okay, you guys, we're going to start you into a new army. You're going to go into the Midwest. Again, it's not the Midwest. It's whatever you call this location in the United States. Okay, Chief of Staff. Construction for land forts, anti-air. Artillery being cheaper. I think it's got to be better, right? No, entrenchment plus 10? You actually might be what we're looking for. So we're going to delete all these that we don't have. We do have the militia here. We can't train those. Let's just train up like some 2 basic infantry. Train up like a handful of National Guards. Again, they're not going to be fantastic, but they're going to be better than nothing. CSA has 2 to 7 divisions. He's a little bit low. But I'm okay with them having basically nothing. How many aircraft do we also have? We have 1,000. You have 1,000. You have a few hundred. You have maybe about 1,000. So, somehow there are more aircraft than there were when the war started. They failed to take over Texas. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we're going to push straight into Colorado. Again, our main objective should be killing the CSA. That is our main objective. The Pacific States, we can just hold them off for X amount of time, and that'd be okay. Chief of Army. Mechanized go faster. Vision attack was 5%. Supply consumption, that's going for more defense. We're going to go for the defense for now. Just in case. Again, I don't actually know. Well, we're the ones with oil, so we are in a much stronger position than most of the other people around here. Get all of our navy together. We might be able to, like, maybe blockade the United States or blockade the CSA. Send you over to here. We can now train troops up in southern Texas because we do actually control it now. Southern Texas, give me those 5 divisions. And this should, just before these guys spawn, should be the beginning of the war. And the deadline is looming. Bad weather penalty minus 10%. I mean, I'm looking at this, and I feel like we can easily rush our way through. Just rush straight to Washington. Because you still only have like 6 to 34. Thank you, Germany, for some support. So, Germany actually wants to send volunteers as well. Are you, No, you're actually market liberal, so who does want to actually support us the most? And does everybody still not like trading with us? The answer is yes. Even Germany still doesn't want to trade with us, which is unfortunate. So, you guys don't have a battle plan. You're going to do some close air support, please and thank you. We're actually way over supply here. So yeah, you all go over Appalachia. Again, we're just going to kind of hold this line. We want to be able to push straight to Chicago as fast as possible. The Canadians are probably going to go to Richmond straight to Washington. And you're actually marching straight into CSA territory. And that's okay, I think. See if we can take any cheap territory. The answer seems like it's yes. We can move in a little bit. Okay, you guys move up north. Thank you, Germany, for even more supplies. I mean, I'm looking at this. Like, I would like to go to, go to Santa Fe. Like, can we just rush to victory points? We also have, like, way more factories than we just had a moment ago. So, full, of course, full on to infantry equipment. Handful into artillery. I think we just go basically all in on infantry equipment for right now. Because, like, that's what we're going to be missing out the most on. Again, other than that, we really don't have much in the way of... do we have any open territories here? You can march here. You can go here. We've already gotten you surrounded Norfolk. But can you walk to Washington? Chief of Navy. We'll just do screen attack, I guess. Like, I'm really not too sure what the best option there is. Okay, reform plan. Organization, attack, and defense of core territory. Division organization plus 5%. I mean, what's going to help us more in the long run? That's the question, I think. I mean, organization plus 5% is good. 5%. The recovery rate. We're just going to go for Denver's reform plan. You go here. Are you an actual tank? No, you're just a garrison division. Okay. You just got a weird symbol for your thing there. Gonna keep on advancing our way north. We've already reached the borders of the CSA. Okay. The progress is being made. We've almost reached our way into Topeka. Non-aggression Puerto Rico. Sure, why not? There should be one more of you, right? Yes. Send you guys here. And now you want to send more troops on this side. Tennessee, 6 divisions. Yes. Give me that right now. Canada has seen Alaska. That is fine. Don't worry about that at all. Again, how many men do you have? Because we want to be able to kill the CSA before they can really have time to really beef up. Because they can do that. You're going over there. You do whatever you were doing before. Go to Topeka. Be nice to go to Richmond. Authorize fire bombings. Factory repair speed goes down. Yeah, no, they are all traitors. That seems acceptable. Okay, so Puerto Rico has ended their, not ended their war per se, but they're no longer going to be hostile to people. Thank you, Germany, for your reinforcements. What are we missing? We're missing tactical bombers. I will throw them in the list. To the strategic bomber. Yeah, they can just be here. Do we have air superiority? Okay, you have it over Appalachia, which is nice. We don't have it anywhere else, but that's kind of okay. Finland is doing the Reichspakt. Argentina wants to send volunteers. I appreciate it. The thing is, like, do I want to push the Federalist right now? I don't know. By the way, is this front line still long enough, or is it too long? It's a little bit too long, so there's going to be empty gaps in it right now, unfortunately. What we can do is go down here. Go to the Mexican border. We can go here, get us around. Okay, Limburg appeals to Long. Leading industrialists, Henry Ford, Fred Koch. Close factories. Do I want... We don't want the War Power Committee to coup the government. That's one thing we know we don't want to do. So construction speed and production efficiency growth goes down. But I don't want to give them any power. I will not betray my ideals. Yeah, the Russians are helping the Americans here. And we have some reinforcements. You are all on blue. You are on orange. You are on orange. Okay, again, who's got the highest number? We're looking at 5 in Alabama. So many guys are actually, like, really weak right now, which is unfortunate. Like, Washington... Like, we do need to take Washington at some point, obviously. The question is just when. How many troops does the Pacific States have again? I don't know. See if we can kill these 2 troops. You have 11 to 52. Again, I'm actually kind of lacking. I only have 45. Which is really not the number I want. We can crush these guys pretty easily. You hold position. You go to Louisville. And Orange is definitely going to be getting their front line a lot larger here. Now it's going to be another surround on these guys. So we're killing a lot of Federalist troops here. We've lost 9,000 to 62, which I feel is a pretty good number there. Got Kansas City. I mean, the Russians are trying to push out, but I don't think they're going to be able to actually accomplish much. We got our troops here. We're going to assign you into a new army under you. You're going to be on, let's say, this front. And your job is actually going to be to spearhead your way straight to, like, Detroit. Cut the CSA in half. And then we'll build some troops in Oklahoma. But I think for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ansem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.